All right. To those who said Biafra Liberation Army or people who are fighting for Biafra, they are responsible for insecurity going on in southeast of Biafra land. We have made series of videos to state categorically clear people who are responsible for the insecurity in Biafra land and in Ala Igbo. Over here, you will watch this video. Is a governorship aspirant of Labour Party from Imo State. You will listen to what he said about the insecurity, about the buying going on in Imo State. Even the show that interviewed him, when he told Shehu mention of Ebubago, and he told Shehu, this Ebubago you called, they are the people responsible for the buying going on in Imo State. And this is what we've been hammering on. This is what we've been hammering on, that look at the people responsible for what is going on. That the Imo State government and all these governors, excluding the one of Abia State, they are using these people to be committing crime. At the end of the day, buying people, causing insecurity. At the end of the day, they will target to people who are fighting for Biafra, so that it will look as if people will start getting pissed off, or people will get tired about Biafra. This is the strategy they devised. We decoded the strategy. We were telling people, we are making series of videos, but you know Nigerians, and you know our people. Like MNK said, the problem of a black man is the way black man reason. I've forgotten the name of this white man who is a freedom fighter. He said, the problem of Africa is that they are always in love with their oppressor. They are always in love with their oppressor. We have made series of videos to highlight with empirical evidences. We've pointed out series of videos where Ebubago eyed people. Notably, there was a one. The boy went with his brother and kinsmen. They went to a traditional marriage. Coming back, Ogu Mozambique with his boys Ebubago pied them. They carried them, their corpse on wheelbarrow. Have you guys forgotten? On wheelbarrow. Even they pied like 3 siblings in that incident. Have you guys forgotten? There was one, the guy was going to fetch water with his dog. They buy the guy. Series of buying. We will present this very fact. But people who don't know who is their problem and where their problem is coming from and how to solve their problem, they will say, now people where they fight for Biafra, now them be the cause of the insecurity. Whereas the insecurity is staring on their face. Even at the point they said that Fulani is not even their problem. That Fulani is not even their problem. Today, what is going on? What is going on? Even in the heart of Owerri, Fulani are not only attacking, they are attempting to kidnap people. We've said that tiger base, that is a dungeon where we say not only human parts, not only organ harvesting that they do there, they are doing a lot of things there. You will listen to what this man said. He's an elder statesman. He can't just come here to yarn tua. You will listen to what he said regarding the insecurity in Imo State, because Imo State is the hot spot. You know, when MNK was here with us, he said that this Fulani Caliphate, they know the reason why they installed Hope Uzodinma in Imo State. there is a spiritual connotation in that Imo State. Even in one of his books, he said that war will start in Imo State. In all of his, he mentioned it. Boris Johnson, there is this Twitter and this video going around social media. I said there's no that he prefer going to Imo State, that everywhere is at peace, you know, because they've seen this British. Only God knows the oil company he has shares, maybe Shell, because there is serious tension in Nigeria. There is serious tension. Even they are having these signs that anything can happen in Nigeria. You know, for this Boris Johnson to prove that all is well, he said he will go to Imo State for one year summit. It's an economic summit. It's an economic summit. So they know the reason why they chose Hope Uzodinma, and ever since Hope emerged as the governor, ever since they installed him as the governor of Imo State, Imo-lites never have peace till date. No peace. The few months, that 9 months, Hope was Emeki Hedioha was in power, there was relatively peace in Imo State until this guy came into power. Everywhere turned upside down. Do you know how many people they unalived in Imo State ever since Hope Uzodinma was made the governor of Imo State? They know what they are doing. They know what they are targeting. See that Imo State is a hotspot. Imo State there is something there that most people, most of us don't know. Watch and listen to what the former Labour Party governorship aspirant or candidate talked about Ebobago and the insecurity in Imo State. Agree to peace and love.
Voted them. Because if, no matter what party you come from, once you win an election where I'm governor,
Isn't the local vigilantes or the local security in place already? The Ebobago is already there in the southeast?
Ebobago, which Ebobago? Ebobago is the cause of the problem in Imo State.
Really?
Yes, because they are not from Imo. Half of them are not from Imo. You heard somebody on television say that he was hired, that he's policing Imo State. I mean, they are not from Imo. Let me tell you, there is a detention center called Tiger Base that is being run by one of the SAs to the governor of Imo State. Do you know how many people have died from that detention center? We have cried and cried.
Where is the detention center?
It's called Tiger Base. It's in Owerri. Tiger Base. It's in Owerri.
Yes. In the city of Owerri.
Yes, in the city of Owerri. It's called Tiger Base.
This is a very strong allegation.
Yes.
You are linking it to the government of the day.
Yes, the government of the day. Yes, they are the ones running that Tiger Base. Yes, they are.
And you are.
I'm Mrs. Ogechi Eze from Amuku Orodo. Manana alumni Keduru Amimu. On Friday, ebe bigwe Okurata, closer to Bishop's Court. On Friday, on Friday by 5:30 in the morning. I'm a normal law. I do when we one takere 1 month and then kakunaka. So mama can na gate. So we I met them no na maybe was 1 billion no na can be mande na kona gate. Lekwe my children how we up my abapotala. When I'm not saying me pay gate or I break this gate. So as one na commander I'm saying no me pay good you go there they ask Monday police. I'm saying I'm pay the gate. The was one achi me pay gate or actually na fence na zolo. But here block wherever surrender see me if I run and shoot me. Where is your husband? Where is your husband? See a demon here. So when I see demon here has some is a lie. Only causation as a brush am down mad. Or the another person take what I'm brush am mad. Bazie mami roko. When te zimo back and mata na of the cause the police bera here. So my bezina I choke and wad only one have be my arrest. I said that now I should calm down. So I should calm down. Only cause I'm a bama say because now you go see no police warrant or here what I can't sue 3 times. Only cause I come ha brush calm down again. Drag his power inside because then when they're upstairs now watch him again. So can the man water him again? Have the only cause I say push him inside room. ihe mụziri wụ ha ejide m n'ala onye nke ọzọ ejide m aka n'olu machie m aka n'olu ma na-etizi anwụ na
ndị polisi
ndị polisi ha sị ha ndị Tiger Base so ha were aka madam n'olu onye nke ọzọ na-asụ m egbe onye nke ọzọ na-ewere buutu na-ama mma n'ukwu ma n'afọ so otu aka m si witness ọ ihe megen so in that process ma na-achọ a way to defend myself ihe meziri wụ mesere plastic chain closer to me welizie pịa ya onye nke ọzọ
mgbe ha ji aka na akpịrị
ka ha nwee ike ha mgbe m jezi onye nke ji m aka na akpịrịzi ya hapụzie m denụ narazi werezi ocha mbido pịawasịwa m ahụ m niile nyipụ efe m unu ga-eti mkpu ọnwụ na enwekwa ụmụ nwaanyị na-arụ ndụ ha mekwa ike bịa wọcha ihe megana yipụ m efe hụ wundu ndị mere m n'ahụ ibiri enwecha sọ wund ndị m bụ n'ahụ ihe ebu m wundu ebe a ahụ
ndị polisi mere ya
ndị polisi Tiger Base mere m ihe achọ ihu m evidochara m everything m ji mee ihe a lee m ụkwụ m niile nwụcha wund ahụ m niile wund ihe acha buutu ndị ha gbara m n'ụkwụ
polisi mechara ihe ndị a niile
polisi mere m ihe ndị a nyipụ efe m unu ga-eti mkpu ahụ niile na-egbu m mgbu ụmụ nwaanyị atụsi ụmụ ma onye mụrụ nwa ọhụrụ ka anụbeghị m ntanda ahụ m arịkọvabe atụ a ka ahụ niile na-enye m nso afọ na-enye m nso ibu na ụmụ m ndị ntakịrị na-ebe akwa na-acha atụ si ha ga-egbu m ọmị ha ga-egbu m ọmị ya saa biko hapụ na ụmụ ọmị ha kụrụ onye nke akụrụ onye nka were ụtalị pịawa nwa m nke ọzọ pịa ya nye ya wundu n'anya nga were aka ntị nwaanyị aka ntị mara nwa aka mgbechi nwa na-ejizi ofu ntị ahụ anụzi ihe
nwa ntakịrị how many years ka nwa ahụ dị
ọnwa 10 years
okay
so mgbe ọpara m pụtazi ka ọ mọnịtọ biko ọsọ ọpara nwere bifu nke ovidio ihe emege n'ụdị afọ na-efe ya dịka ha notisiri ha epushipụ ya sị ya ka ihe ọ bịa ebe anyị mee ya sa ihe a my mom ka ihe ahụ ha epushiri mama achọsị ha na ha ga-egbu nwa ha epushiri mama agadi nwaanyị mama m jọsọ bịa ntọ agadi nwaanyị
mma gị
yes my mother pushie ya down zelitekwe mma m ga-ahụ nọ na wuru isi maa ya na ntị maa ka nka nọkwa ya n'ime
onye ka a mara isi
my mother then ada nwaanyị etiwezesi egbuole m ọmị ya onye nke ọzọ abụọ chi ada nwaanyị n'ala ya ada n'ala bido kụsuwezi ada nwaanyị ọkpọ ka agazi n'ọwụ di m ibe ya werezie buutu maa ya n'ọgwụ
ndị Tiger Base ole ka ha dị bịa
ha dị 6 in number with the people 2 people bịara mee ma res with onye nke na-elekọtara ndị ahụ ala ha ya wụ 9 ka ha niile dị so 6 of them kụrụ anyị general beauty ahụ niile gwụrụ m agwa ma m otu m si eme onwe m so ya wụ ihe m ji bịawa ebe a sị ka m bịa rịpọtụ this matter ka ndị mmadụ nwee ike mara ihe megenụ ihe and even na onye isi ndị Tiger Base ahụ kwadute ebe m ga-arịpọtụ ma House of Assembly ha mechara interview ma akọcha ihe mere ha ede akwụkwọ kpọọ onye isi ndị Tiger Base so the man kpọrọ m yesterday si m na m bịa n'ọfịs ya ka mụ na ya hụ na aha ya wụ Ọla Mr. Ọla so agabeghị m sị ka m bịagodi n'ọfịs
ị nwere ike ịkọwatụrụ anyị ndị Tiger Base a ha dị ogologo ka ha dị ojii kọwatụrụ anyị otu ha dị
yes ọ nke dị
one by one
nke a dị the first one uji m n'olu brushiri m down before the second one nke a dị short ọ dị average height even mark m nyere ka nọ n'ihu the second one na rest ọ bịakwara ya esida ahụ m dị mark ọhụ m na-adọji ihu ya ya gwa m nke so nke ahụ nke eji m n'ala kwich okpu ya datụkwere n'ala si evidence mgbe m lọtaziri ka mma m na-azazi ụmụ na ọhụ okpu ya n'okpuru bed
okpu ya nọ na dapụrụ n'ụlọ unu
dapụrụ ụlọ mgbe ha bịakwa yesterday ma abịa na wọchị m movement onweta ochi bịa onye nwe onye ka ịgbala azụ ụlọ na-elarị ya ma nwere ike ihe okpu ya dinarete even face on offline gosiri m dat na ọ ma na okpu ya na ya lụzuru ya hie so ọ dịghị happy with me wundu ndị ahụ obi n'ihu ọhụzi m na-ada ọjizi onwe ya so abịaziri 6 of them bịara that Friday
ọ ya bụ onye nke tọdoro gị aka na akpịrị
ọ ya nke tọdoro m aka na akpịrị before
aka ahụ ọ tọdoro gị na akpịrị ọ tọdoro gị na ọ ga-ahapụ gị ahapụ ka ọ gịnị
ọ tọdoro m ya ka nwụọ
ọ tọchiri gị atọchi
ọ tọchiri m ike ji aka abụọ fọdem ya mana ya chi from n'elu bed ka o chi fọdem n'elu bed okpu ya ahụ kwa atụsekwara m ya n'olu bed ọ fọdụrezi m mba ihe a ndazie mana ya adazie n'ala so mgbe mana ya dazie n'ala na-echizi ọnwụ ma na-adịragizi okpu ya amasị m otu nchi tụkpagharịzie dagidezie ya n'elu ya na strongzi ka ọ pụtazi mgbe ọ na strong ya kpozi ọfịsa na-abịa na nwaanyị a
ọ na-asụ Igbo
ọ na-asụ Igbo ya sụọkwa Igbo ya sụọ bekee ya sị made in com this woman
ọ dị oji ka ọ dị ọcha
ọ dị oji nke ahụ dapa obu mark n'ihu ihe nhụkwa ya m ga-amata ọ bịakwara ya
then onye ọzọ kedu describe other people
then nke ọzọ gbakwara ihe a nwere hands like this ịdịkwa average height mana ọ katụ nke a the first one mara m aka n'olu nke a bịakwara yesterday the second arrest
ole ndị gbara gị buut ahụ
ọ da particular one ahụ nke ahụ bụ mark n'ihu nke mara m buut ahụ mana ụkwụ mana ọ mazụ m buut a more than ihe 7 times
ole nke mara nwa gị nwaanyị buut
nke makwara nwa m nwaanyị buut wụ nke egwu hens
mara nwa gị nwaanyị buut ole nke mara nwa gị nwoke aka ntị
ọkwa ndị ka ede tọọ ọzi mgbe m pụtaziri outside zi ka ụmụ m na-akọzi ndị keme because ha shiala onwe ntutu ndị nke ọzọ dị tịrị bazie m n'ime n'afọ m nke ọrụ then tịrị amụzi outside na-amonitọ mgbe ndị mmadụ ga-agbape gị mgbe ọnwụ m ga-agbapa ndị mmadụ na-akụ aka gate ka abata mmadụ
ha chọọ ka ụmụ gị gbapere ndị mmadụ gate
ha chọọ ka ụmụ m gbapere ndị mmadụ gate because ndị mmadụ na outside na-ashout enwere some neighbors anyị nwere ike imekwa nkwagharị ma ndị nụ n'elu ụmụ skuulu students nụ n'elu ọ ga-ekwe ndị nwere ike vidio ihe ahụ mege so onye ha ji shebazie m inside so that enwe onye ga-amata ụlọdịrị bitin ha nyere
gị ọ dị mma ka igodi ya nwa gị
akakwa na-achụgharị
iku nwa mgbe ihe a niile
nwa m nke ọzọ kụ nwa m ha epushiri ya na
nwa gị ka ọzọ kụ nwa gị
nke ji ịtọ nwa ha epushiri lee obere nwa ahụ roolu arịa ya ihe a tutuo nwa ahụ na nwa m aga daa n'ala
dazi keku nwa ka ha fegharịa ya witi nwa oku
obere nwa pushiri ya ya daa n'ala na ụmụ onye ji plank na-akụ ihe ahụ na ụmụ ga-enye na ya che na m ga-anwụ anwụ dị sef bifo bute ihe na nwụọ na ya eji bik dewuo m onye nke ọzọ
mgbe ị rutere n'ọfịs ndị Tiger Base
ntụbọchị na-echizu ọnwụ na-agba ọfụfụrụ n'ala ya gbaa m ụkwụ si na m si n'ọfịs ya pụọ ọnwụnkwa dime na ọga ha dime na ọga nwere anọda unit akpọ m gaa di ọ sị m na ya che na m ga-anwụ anwụ nakwa mbara ndị nga ya
nke ahụ so bịa
mba so hụ bịa
nke ahụ ọ dị oji ka ọ dị ọcha
ọ dị ọcha gbara agba dị mkpa ọ sị m na
ọ gbara agba dị mkpa dị ọcha
na nwụọ na ha elie m na nwa onye nwụ
ya were black pen degbuo gị
degbuo m na petition
o nwere ihe ha jiri gị mgbe ha kpọ gị na-abịa Tiger Base
yes ma m nọ na-abịa ha kpọ m na-abịa Tiger Base ka onye nke ọzọ ndị same shot guy na ahụ nọkwa na-akụ m ihe na moto ndị nke anụzi na azasị ya hapụ ka m ghara ịnwụ na akọla m tuwa ya ebupụta akpa tools akpasa bag tools nọ n'ime ya different types of suit ọ sị m na m lee ihe ha ji enye ndị mmadụ
different types of
tools dị dangerous ọ sị m na nke awụ ma m chọrọ ya ewere mma gbubie m olu ewelite mma ahụ ụjọ abịa m bikos ma akpọkwa na-apụ ma na-achasị ha ka ịmụ nwa nke ha sị ha ga-eku nwa ọbụla apụghị so ha sị na hapụ ụzọ ha ga-adọmpụ m ebe ọbụla ha gbupụ na mama na ha nwere ike ifogbu m hie dọmpụọ m na this time around na ha eleghị mmadụ anya na mama na polisi.
Greeting people of Nigeria. I'm bringing a sad report to the richer people of Nigeria and Imo State, precisely Owerri. Police headquarters, police command, they are the one I am bringing this report to. Please, people should listen very well. Don't skip. Make sure you listen to this story I'm telling you, because this thing will it will happen to every citizens of Imo State or every person living in Owerri, precisely. If nothing seriously is taking place or done, these people called Tiger Base is going to rubbish the masses. They are going to rubbish some citizens, depriving them their rights, violating them, humiliating them, duping them, collecting what belongs to them. Now look at what happened yesterday. One of my brother is making a trip to Lagos. Meanwhile, he's supposed to travel out. I mean, he's supposed to board today to Indonesia. Due to him, he entered okay. What happened, according to him, he said he decided to take a night trip to Lagos instead of morning. He preferred night trip. Now, on that night they were traveling, being yesterday, when they got to Owerri, group of people dressing like Habru, they covered their face. They were with police healers. They have to cross them. Ask everybody in the car to drop out of the car. Now the young boys, they searched the young boys, collected all their belongings, including this boy that is making a trip to Indonesia. That is passing up to meet his tickets. I mean flights. They searched his bag. They collected his clothes. They collected his. They first told him to transfer 100,000 to them. He did, just to save his time, because he's trying to meet up his flight. That, as if that one is not enough, they collected his mobile app phone. They collected his ATM card. and they collected his clothes, abandoned them along the road. The boy have nothing left with him again. He was stranded at Owerri. If not the driver who carried him, the driver took him to the park, Lagos Park, at Owerri there, where he will enter motor to Lagos. Now this boy up to now is still stranded, looking for help. And the phone is still with these people we are talking about. People have been calling them, they are not picking their calls. Some important men, prominent men, barristers and some police officers were calling them. Instead of them to respond, pick call. They received the pick call. Now my question is that if this boy that they collected his belongings did something very bad, or maybe he committed an offense, or he's a criminal, or whatever thing that they labeled into, they say he's a Yahoo boy, whatever. If he is really a Yahoo boy or whatever, why wouldn't they arrest him and take him to the police station? Then call the parents and tell them that their child is under custody, so they will come and know what he did, and they will present an evidence of what they labeled him. But they did not do that. Instead, they collected his belongings, his mobile app phone, ATM card, collected his clothes, and other people too. They collected their own, and they abandoned them. Now this boy who's supposed to take off tomorrow to Indonesia is stranded now at Owerri, looking for money. Now we have been calling these people, even if we have collected 100,000, which he transferred to people. Why can't you leave him? And he collected his passport. The only thing they did was they released the passport to him. Other things, they collected it. Now, as they collected his mobile app, they collected his ATM card. Tell me, how would this boy cope up when he get to Lagos? How is he going to board? How is he going to cope up if he come to Indonesia? Meanwhile, there is no mobile app phone with him again. There is no ATM card with him again. I'm just being annoyed. Why would something like this be happening in Imo State? Everybody keep quiet. Everybody keep quiet. People are being humiliated for nothing's sake. Because they are with gun. Using the gun to intimidate the youth. Tomorrow, if the boys begin to do bad thing, and they will say, Igbo people, they don't have vision, they are not hardworking. They like terrorizing or whatever. Is this sin good? Why can't somebody talk to these people called Tiger Base in Imo State? Why can't people talk to them? Do they have two heads? Why can't people talk to them? Let that nonsense happening in Owerri should stop. They are violating human rights, intimidating people, duping people's their belongings because they have gone. Please let this video be shared and read to the IG of police. It should go viral because this nonsense have to stop. It has to stop.